For far too long, I lived my life on autopilot. Every day, I simply reacted to what was happening around me. I followed routines without truly understanding why nothing ever changed. I kept getting the same results because I hadn't discovered the secret of how beliefs shape our reality. Life is, in many ways, like a game. And to win that game, you need to know the rules. What I'm about to share with you is the key to accessing your future potential and transforming every aspect of your life with almost no effort at all, because everything already exists as energy, and you have the power to access it. Let's start with a profound realization. Everything already exists. Every object, every experience, every relationship is energy vibrating at a specific frequency. Nothing is created from nothing. It's all an interplay of energy that's continually being transformed. Consider, for example, a house and a tree. On the surface, they appear to be completely different things. However, at their core, both are composed of energy. What sets them apart is the frequency at which they vibrate. In much the same way, every single aspect of your life, from the cells in your body to the opportunities you attract, has its own unique vibration. This means that the quality of everything you experience is a direct reflection of your vibrational frequency. Modern science recognizes that everything we encounter is energy. Today, advanced therapies use specific frequencies to address various physical ailments. Every cell, every organ in our body vibrates at its own characteristic frequency. We even have energy centers in our body, or chakras, which must be balanced in order for us to live in harmony. If one of these centers is out of balance, the resulting frequency disharmony can create obstacles and illnesses in our lives. Similarly, the music you listen to instantly evokes emotion because you subconsciously pick up on its frequency. Whether it's a melancholy melody or an upbeat tune, you naturally respond to the vibrational energy in a way that matches its tone. And that's exactly how the law of attraction works. Every thought and feeling you produce sends out a vibration that attracts similar energy back to you. Now, here's where it gets truly revolutionary. Everything you desire already exists in potential. You do not have to struggle to create it from scratch. You simply have to learn how to access it. Your future potentials, every dream you have of success, love, or wealth, are already part of the energy field that surrounds us. What's required is the conscious ability to tap into that field and change your vibrational frequency so that all your desires naturally align with and manifest in your reality. If you've reached this video, know that it is designed to make a difference in your life. If until now you haven't been able to change your reality or fully understand how the law of attraction works, then today's lesson will show you exactly what to do. All you need to do is understand and apply the principles I'm about to share, and you will completely transform your reality. Let's break this down further. The nature of energy and frequency. Everything is energy and nothing is truly created, only transformed. When you look at a house and a tree, you see them as different things, but in reality, both share the same essential nature. They are made of energy. What distinguishes them is simply their vibrational frequency. In your life, every element, every object, every experience has its own particular frequency. Your body itself is a marvel of energy. Every cell, every organ, every chakra vibrates at a specific frequency. For instance, modern medical treatments often use frequency-based therapies to address issues in specific areas of the body. This means that when you correct or align these vibrational frequencies, when you balance your chakras, for example, you are effectively altering the reality of your physical state. Think about how you react when you listen to music. If a song has a slow, mournful melody, you immediately feel a sense of sadness. You don't even need someone to tell you it's a sad song. You just feel it because of the energy it emits. Similarly, when you interact with others, whether you realize it or not, you are absorbing their energy. Even if you are interacting through a screen, you will sense the overall vibration they emit because energy travels everywhere. When someone approaches you with positive energy, you feel it, regardless of how they appear on the surface. The same principle applies to you. Your inner state of being determines what you attract. You attract to yourself whatever frequency you consistently embody, accessing your future potential. Everything you desire is already present as potential in the energetic field. You might be thinking, that sounds too good to be true. But consider this, every new creation in the universe is simply a reconfiguration of energy that already exists. Your potential future is not something that needs to be built. It is something that must be accessed, something that is already waiting for you. The challenge is to learn how to tap into those potentials by reprogramming your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind governs nearly 95% of your life. It operates automatically, defaulting to the beliefs and patterns planted in you during your early childhood. These patterns include everything from how you view yourself to how you react to the world around you. The very ideas you have about what is possible for you are the programs running silently in the background. If these programs are filled with messages of fear, limitation, or unworthiness, then every experience you have will mirror those limitations. The good news is that these programs are not permanent. You have the power, a supernatural power, to reprogram your subconscious mind and change these messages. One of the most effective tools for doing this is what I call the resonant melody. This tool uses carefully selected auditory frequencies combined with guided affirmations to help rewire your subconscious. When you listen to the resonant melody, you are not just hearing music, you are tuning your entire being to a frequency of abundance, love, and success. The melody infiltrates the deep recesses of your mind, replacing old, limiting vibrations with new, empowering ones, thereby opening you up to the possibility of accessing your future potential effortlessly. The principle of non-resistance 1. Critical principle in accessing these potential futures is non-resistance. Many of us try so hard to force change that we end up inadvertently pushing it away. Think about trying to force a door open by jamming your body against it. It doesn't work because you are working against the natural flow. In the same way, if you resist or try desperately to force something to happen in your life, you create internal friction that prevents your desires from manifesting. Instead, you must learn to let go and allow your dreams to unfold naturally. When you embrace non-resistance, you're not giving up. You're simply allowing the natural laws of the universe to effortlessly deliver your dreams to you. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Everything you focus on receives your energy. If you constantly focus on what you fear or what you lack, you are reinforcing those negative frequencies in your subconscious. On the other hand, if you direct your focus on your goals and dreams, you begin to pull those potential futures into your reality. This is why it's crucial to guard your attention and use it wisely. The power of the subconscious and the illusion of effort. Our subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply accepts the input it receives and works accordingly. In other words, if you vividly imagine a desired scenario and feel the emotions that come with it, as if it were already happening, your subconscious takes that as reality. This is why visualization works so powerfully. When you see yourself already living the life you desire, you're essentially programming your mind to make that vision your reality. Think of it this way: if you truly want to manifest a specific future, you need to live that future in your mind first. The more detailed and vivid your mental experience, the more your subconscious becomes aligned with that reality. It's like entering a new state where you are already the person you aspire to be. Consider how a mother understands what it means to be a mother. She doesn't need someone else to tell her how to care for her child. She simply knows because she has experienced it. In the same way, once you begin to live in the frequency of your future potential, you naturally become that person, and your outer reality shifts to match. However, here's an important key. While you must intentionally visualize and affirm your future, you must not force it. When you try to force change, you create resistance, the opposite of the natural flow of the universe. Instead, gently allow your new vision to permeate your mind and heart. Trust that by consistently living in this elevated state, even if only for a few minutes each day, you will begin to attract the exact circumstances you desire. Understanding the science of frequencies, everything in our world is energy with a specific frequency. This includes every object, every sound, and every emotion. Researchers such as David Hawkins have even mapped out emotions to specific frequencies, measured in hertz. For example, when you feel fear, you might be vibrating at a relatively low frequency, say around 100 hertz. But when you experience love, your vibrational frequency may soar to 500 hertz or higher. The higher your frequency, when you feel love, joy, and peace, the more aligned you become with the experiences and opportunities that match that high vibration. Consider this: your body, down to every cell, emits its own frequency. Modern practitioners use this principle in healing, applying specific frequencies to treat ailments by restoring balance. Similarly, if you align your emotional and mental states with your highest aspirations, you are essentially tuning your entire being to the same frequency. And once your energy resonates at that level, the universe responds by sending you opportunities, relationships, and experiences that share the same vibrational signature. Reprogramming your subconscious. A step-by-step guide now that you understand the groundwork, that everything is energy, and that you attract your future through your vibrational frequency. Let's talk about how you can actively reprogram your subconscious mind. Step 1. Awareness and acceptance. The first step is to become fully aware of the existing beliefs and patterns stored in your subconscious. Notice the recurring thoughts, memories, and emotions that seem to control your reactions. Do not judge or try to suppress them. Simply observe them. Understand that these patterns have been with you since childhood and that they have shaped your experiences so far. Step 2. Confronting and healing. Once you become aware of these negative or limiting beliefs, the next step is to confront them head-on. This might involve revisiting painful memories or acknowledging deep-seated fears. It is important to process these emotions. Don't push them aside. Instead, allow yourself to feel them fully, then decide that they no longer serve you. This is a process of healing. When you truly heal, you can begin to release the heavy energy that has been constricting your potential. Step 3. Replacing with new, positive information. Now comes the conscious part, replacing the outdated, negative information with new, empowering beliefs. Use affirmations that resonate with your true desires. For example, if you've long believed that success is out of your reach, replace that with affirmations like, "I am capable of achieving greatness. Success flows to me naturally." Repeat these affirmations consistently until you feel them deep within your heart. This repetition is like rewriting the code in your subconscious. Step 4. Use of visualization and meditation. Visualization is an extraordinary tool for reprogramming. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and vividly imagine the life you want. Don't just see it, feel every detail. Imagine the sights, sounds, emotions, even the tastes and smells associated with your ideal life. The more sensory detail you bring into your visualization, the more real it becomes for your subconscious mind. Over time, your mind will begin to treat that vision as your current reality. Step 5. Employ auditory tools like the resonant melody. One of the most powerful aids in this process is auditory technology like the resonant melody. This specially engineered audio uses precise frequencies to target your subconscious, helping to overwrite the old programming with new, vibrant information. Listen to these frequencies regularly, ideally in a calm, meditative state, and let the new waves of energy invigorate your mind. As you listen over and over, the melody acts as a tuning fork, adjusting your vibrational frequency to match the reality you want to inhabit. Step 6. Integrate non-resistance into your daily life. Remember, the universe works best when you don't force its hands. Practice non-resistance in every aspect of your life. Let go of the urge to control every outcome. When you face challenges, instead of struggling against them, allow them to flow naturally. Trust that the universe is organizing itself to bring you what you desire. This state of ease is crucial. When you live without resistance, high-frequency energies can flow freely, and your manifestations begin to appear effortlessly. Step 7. Maintain consistency and patience. Reprogramming your subconscious mind isn't an overnight miracle. It's a lifelong journey. Each day, nurture your new beliefs and remain consistent with your practices. Over time, these small, daily habits will compound into major shifts. Celebrate every tiny success along the way and view setbacks as opportunities to reinforce your commitment. Remember, every positive thought, every moment of conscious choice adds up. With steady persistence, you will see your inner transformation reflected in your outer world, transcending the automatic. Think back to those days when you were merely reacting to life rather than creating it. Every action, every reaction was driven by automatic unconscious programming. But you have a choice now. You can choose to live intentionally, to access the potential futures that already exist as your birthright. Everything you need is already present in the energy field. It merely awaits your conscious invitation. When you truly understand that nothing in this world is new, only transformed, you gain the freedom to access your potentials effortlessly. Everything is a dynamic flow of energy. And by simply changing the way you think and feel, you alter that flow. No long, arduous struggles are necessary. It's all about alignment. Imagine if you could stop struggling and start flowing with the natural rhythm of life. That is the beauty of reprogramming your mind. It allows you to step out of the autopilot mode and take full, conscious charge of your destiny. The impact on your reality. As you begin this transformation, you'll notice that every aspect of your life will start to change. If you have been conditioned to believe that you are unworthy or that success is too hard to achieve, your external life will mirror that reality. But as you reprogram your subconscious to embody confidence, worthiness, and abundance, your external world will start shifting accordingly. New opportunities will present themselves, and relationships that once seemed fraught with difficulties may start to blossom with authentic connection. Imagine waking up every day with an inner light that radiates from you. That light is your true self, the one aligned with the highest vibrations of love, joy, and abundance. Every time you maintain a state of gratitude and let go of resistance, you are tuning your energy to a frequency that attracts similar high-level energies. When you imagine, feel, and believe that everything you desire is already within reach, the universe conspires to make that reality come true. It is as if you are stepping into your future and living it fully in the present moment. This transformation is not just a personal anecdote or a vague wish for improvement. It is backed by a rich tapestry of spiritual science. Research in the field of cymatics vividly shows how sound and vibration can alter matter itself. When you play a specific frequency, the patterns in substances like sand or water change before your eyes. This same principle applies to your body, your thoughts, and ultimately, your entire life. The energy shifts you create through reprogramming are the very mechanism by which new realities are born. Building a new reality through frequency. Consider the work of David Hawkins, who correlated emotional states to specific frequencies measured in hertz. For instance, if you are enveloped in fear, your vibration may be as low as 100 hertz. However, if you experience profound love and joy, your frequency can soar to 500 hertz or beyond. The higher your frequency, the more you align with experiences of greater abundance and fulfillment. This means that every time you consciously elevate your emotional state, you are not only feeling better, you are actively shifting your vibration, which in turn reshapes your destiny. Everything in your environment mirrors your internal state. If you remain ensnared in low vibrations, the world around you will reflect that, showing you challenges, limitations, and obstacles. But if you take charge and choose to live from a place of high vibrational energy, you will see a reversal. Health improves, finances grow, relationships deepen, and opportunities multiply in harmony with your new frequency. It's not about forcing an external change. It's about transforming your inner world so that the world in return is transformed. The idea that everything already exists is incredibly liberating. It tells you that all the potential futures you could ever experience are already present in the energetic field. Your role is simply to access the one that resonates most with your deepest desires. When you let go of resistance and start living your future potential in your mind, you begin to attract that reality into your life. In effect, you are already living your desired future before it physically manifests. Imagine, for instance, that you dream of having a loving and supportive family. Rather than continually striving and struggling to make this fantasy come true, what if you could simply step into the state of being that family life embodies? Visualize yourself enjoying warm family dinners, shared laughter, unconditional love, and deep connection. Feel those emotions as vividly as if it were happening right now. Your subconscious mind, unable to distinguish between real and vividly imagined, accepts this experience as your current reality. And because of that, the universe begins to realign and deliver experiences that mirror this new inner truth. This is the essence of living effortlessly, the art of accessing your future potential without struggle. You are not required to piece together your reality one painstaking effort at a time. Instead, you simply need to shift your internal frequency to match the reality you desire, and the universe, following its immutable laws of energy and vibration, will immediately begin to echo back that frequency. The role of conscious awareness and free will. One final insight: you possess free will in the truest sense. Despite the automatic programming of your subconscious, you have the power to choose your thoughts, to choose your feelings, and ultimately to choose the life you lead. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the master of your destiny. When you become consciously aware of the power of your beliefs, you gain the freedom to rewrite your story. No longer will you be bound by the expectations and limitations imposed on you by your past. Instead, you can step into a life that is vibrant, fulfilling, and entirely your own. Everything you experience is the result of your energy. Every time you speak, every thought you entertain sends out a vibration that the universe hears and then reflects back to you. You are the author of your own reality, and the only tool you truly need is the power of your attention. Direct that attention. With intention, focus on what you desire rather than on the shortcomings of the present. In doing so, you activate the creative power of your subconscious mind and begin to build the life you've always imagined. Putting it all together, your call to action. Now that you've reached this point, I want you to fully absorb this life-changing message. Everything already exists. All of your potential futures is waiting for you as pure energy, and you have the power to access it. If you've struggled up until now to transform your life or understand the true workings of the law of attraction, this is your moment of clarity. With everything I've shared today, you hold the key to radically changing your reality. Here's what you need to do. Embrace the fact that everything is energy and vibration. Recognize that nothing is created out of thin air. Every manifestation is a transformation of energy. Accept that your reality is determined by the frequency at which you vibrate. Understand that your subconscious mind controls 95% of your life. The beliefs, traumas, and patterns formed in your early years still dictate your experiences today. Realize that these old programs are not permanent and can be reprogrammed. Learn and practice the law of non-resistance. Stop pushing and forcing changes. Allow your desires to effortlessly flow into your life by reducing the friction of mental struggle. Trust that when you let go, the universe will deliver. Focus your attention on what you truly desire. Use your attention wisely, since it is the key mechanism by which your energy flows. Concentrate on the events, experiences, and feelings you want to attract, not on what you lack. Begin the process of reprogramming your subconscious mind. Use meditation, visualization, and affirmations, plus tools like the resonant melody, to overwrite old limiting beliefs with new empowering ones. Allow these techniques to become a daily habit. Transmute old wounds and negative emotions. Don't hide or ignore painful memories. Face them, heal them, and consciously decide to release them so they no longer dictate your present. Consciously, replace them with feelings of love, forgiveness, and gratitude. Elevate your self-concept and embrace your unlimited potential. Realize that you attract what you are. Change your inner narrative. View yourself as a powerful, deserving, and immutable creator. Adopt a vision of yourself that mirrors the reality you want to manifest. By integrating these steps into your everyday life, you will begin to witness dramatic shifts that may seem effortless. Every moment, you consciously choose a new thought. Every time you shift your vibration to a higher frequency, you are actively reprogramming your inner world. And once that inner world is transformed, your external world has no choice but to follow. Imagine waking up each morning with a deep, unwavering certainty that you are worthy of every blessing the universe can offer. Visualize your day unfolding as a seamless flow of positive energy, where each encounter, decision, and opportunity perfectly aligns.